3 days ago I uploaded Recreating Wildlife episode 3, which included a few superpowers from Wildlife session 7. In today's video I'll be going over how some of them work. If you haven't watched the previous video yet, I would seriously recommend watching it before this video. Now with that out of the way, let's get straight into it. The main superpowers I'll go over is how Etho's, Bigby's and Cleo's powers work, and I'll be starting with Bigby's as it's the simplest. Some powers are controlled by one main procedure like Bigby's, and some which have their own procedures. It's in this large procedure we see how Bigby's power works. It first checks if the player power is 10, and if it is, it spawns a Creaking with its X position 3 larger than the player's, and spawns a single explosion particle at the same block as the Creaking. This is repeated 2 more times at slightly different positions. On to a slightly more complicated power, which is Etho's, which is also controlled by the large procedure. First checks to see if the player's superpower is 3, and if it is, it creates a new item stack and sets it to a mace. The procedure then adds the enchants Windburst 3 and Curse of Vanishing to the mace. The item stack is then added into the player's inventory as well as 16 wind charges. This power also has an additional procedure to check when a wind charge has been used. It checks to see if the player's power is active, and then if the item in the main hand of the player is a wind charge, it pushes the player further upward. Also, upon the power being deactivated, the item stack mace is removed from the player's inventory along with the wind charges. Finally, ZombieCleo's power works by checking the player's power to see if it's number 7, and if it is, it adds the potions Slowness and Darkness and plays the Warden Emerge sound at the player's position. It then checks through every player in the world to see if they're in spectator mode, and if they are, it sets the location of the player to the location of the player with the superpower. Then the player in spectator mode is set into survival mode, and their max health attribute is set to 8, and lightning is struck at the location of the player. Hope you enjoyed this technical video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and go watch Recreating Wildlife episode 3.